Well, you might not have known about this if you're not a big PlayStation person, but they just came out with the PlayStation Portal, which is the mobile handheld version for playing the PlayStation 5. They just came out with it 4 days ago on November 15th, and it only took 2 days for it to completely sell out. This has obviously left some disappointed gamers who missed the pre-order window. There's a lot of widespread frustration right now across the internet with players lamenting the familiar issue of scalpers seizing coveted products, particularly in the lead up to the holidays, so that they can turn around and sell a bunch of them for a higher price that it was listed at when they legitimately bought it. So the PlayStation Portal was priced at $200, but already I'm seeing on eBay and other websites that some people are listing these devices for about $300, $400. It really is just a terrible, dirty thing to do. I get it, it is profitable, but when you're buying a bunch of these in bulk, knowing that you're not going to play it at all, you're just going to sell it at a higher price. I don't know, not cool. And I'm not exactly sure if Sony was shocked that the PlayStation Portal sold out in 2 days, as something like the PlayStation Portal could be seen as kind of more of a niche, more of a gimmick. That definitely doesn't apply to all gamers. So maybe they just underestimated the demand for this product. But regardless, Sony has came out and said that in December, early December, so next month, they will restock on more PlayStation Portals. Hopefully enough this time so that scalpers can't again take advantage of this. But yeah, it does seem that the demand is way higher than Sony was expecting. It's a very good idea, especially seeing the success that the Nintendo Switch has, and a lot of people like to play that on the go. The PlayStation Portal, in my opinion, is very similar to the mobile version of the Nintendo Switch. It looks great. It's got a 1080p LCD display, touchscreen, Wi-Fi, all of that cool stuff. And of course, it's compatible with the PS5, so you can play all of the PS5 games on this device. Now, compared to other mobile devices like the Switch, it's actually pretty cheap at $200, but you have to consider the fact that this assumes that you already have a PlayStation 5. So if you don't have a PS5 and you want to get the Portal, you'd have to first get the console, which is probably going to run you like $500 or maybe $400 or $350 if you find a good Black Friday deal. But yeah, overall, I am very surprised to see this device selling out in 2 days. I definitely did think that it was definitely too much of a niche for people to really care that much about it, but I definitely underestimated, it would seem, the demand of gaming on the go. I had made a video about a couple months ago about some third-party company that is trying to make this exact device to be compatible with the Xbox Series consoles, as it does not currently sound like Microsoft is interested in doing an official version of, something like this device to be compatible with the Xbox. But now seeing that the Portals have sold out in 2 days, I don't know, maybe Xbox might rethink their strategy on that. Whether or not Sony made a good effort to accurately estimate the amount of PlayStation Portals they should supply for their launch, I do think it speaks volumes when this new device that's kind of supposed to be a gimmick sells out in 2 days. The only thing I can think of that kind of compares to it is when the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 came out at the height of COVID, and they sold out instantly. And it was obvious that the demand for these products was super, super high, and they needed to start supplying more. So yeah, this definitely looks good for PlayStation. Definitely seems like they'll be going all in, at least to some degree, on the Portal and supporting it. Now we'll have to see if Xbox follows through and does the same thing. In my opinion, it's an obvious thing that you should be supporting if you are Xbox. To get more player engagement with your products and your games, you want to be able to allow gamers to play wherever they are. And with these new mobile devices that are kind of becoming more mainstream now in terms of overall gaming, these devices obviously enable gamers to do exactly that.